I tell you, like, that book ruined me. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with another weather forecast, as one of my comments called it last time, of my most anticipated releases for March and April. Like I said in this last video, I'm going to try to do this every couple months, tell you what I'm anticipating for the next two books, and I really like the idea of calling it a weather forecast, so here's what we have coming up. Oh, and disclaimer, these are the books that I've pre-ordered or I'm anticipating. It doesn't encompass all the books coming out. If you have books coming out that you're excited for, feel free to drop them in the comments and let me know, and maybe I'll add some to my TBR. On March 5th, we have two books I'm anticipating. First one is The Prisoner's Throne by Holly Black. This is the sequel to The Soul and Air, which, if you know, is a continuation of the Cruel Prince series. The second series follows Oak, now grown up, that we saw in the first series. So I'm super excited for this one. I love Holly Black's writing. I love these books, and I'm so excited to see where this is gonna go after how the last one ended. Next, we have The Encanto's Daughter. I think this is being published by Penguin Teen because I think they've sent me an ARC. I think I have an ARC. The cover of this book is beautiful, and I'm so excited to read it. Then on March 12th, two books coming out. First one is Not Your Average Joe, which I did read an ARC of. I gave this book like 3 stars-ish, maybe 3.5, and it's not bad. I don't know if it's the author's debut or not, but I had some issues with like the pacing and the actual writing and stuff, but there's a lot of good messages in that book, so I'm still gonna tell you guys about it. I thought it was decent. The other book coming out is Six Truths and a Lie, which I don't think I have an ARC yet, even though I think I asked for one. This is Vadeem's second book. If you know Vadeem, she's the author of Next New Syrian Girl. This is her second book, and I'm so excited. Please pre-order if you haven't. Then on the 19th, the book Where Sleeping Girls Lie is out. This is by Fadida, the author of Ace of Spades. I actually have an ARC. It's sitting right under my feet. So I'm hoping to read it. If it's anything like Ace of Spades, I think it's going to be kind of like a thriller vibe. So I don't usually read thrillers, but I do like Farida's writing, so I'm excited. And then also on the 19th, we have Cancelled by Farah Penn coming out. Fun fact, I actually met Farah Penn back in, was it 2020, 2021? Back when I first started my Bookstagram, like Instagram journey. She was still at BuzzFeed at that point, and she was doing these like monthly or so wrap-ups of like Bookstagrammers you should follow. And I made it on a list one time, so I like did the communication and the piece through her, which was really cool. I'm now in a BuzzFeed article somewhere. The link's in my profile on Instagram. But now she's coming out with her book. I think she has a couple other books coming out. She has announcements on her page. Cancelled is, I gave it 4 stars. It was a pretty good read. It tackled some topics of discussion in a high school setting. A little bit of a mystery too. The romance was super cute. It was just overall such a good read. April 2nd. 2 of my top reads of the year. Actually, I don't know if I read one of them this year or last year. Anyway, Darker by 4 by June C.L. Tan. Amazing. 5 stars. This is, if you like Shadowhunters, like you were like me and you grew up on Shadowhunters and you have that nostalgia. It's Shadowhunters meets Chinese underworld mythology. Amazing. Amazing. I love that book so much. I can't wait for it to be out. It's just the action, the adventure, the romance, and the tension. It's just the characters are so great, and I love them. The other book coming out in the second is Wrath of the Talons. I never shut up about Lost of the Talons. It was one of my top reads this year. Wrath of the Talons is the sequel. I read Wrath of the Talons. When I tell you, like, I was in shock. Like, that book ruined me. First of all, I went into that book thinking it was a duology. It is not. It is a trilogy. So I was expecting, to have my heart broken a little bit and then like closure. Never got that closure. So don't go in expecting closure. I think that was a mistake I made. But the way it ended like ripped my soul out. I can just show some of the messages. I think I messaged Sophie afterwards, who's the author. Wow. That book, like, talk about a book hangover. That book. Oh my goodness. But it's so good. And if you haven't read Lost of Talons yet, please read it. I have a read along going on Instagram right now. Read it and then pre-order the second book. The other book on my radar, I have one more book on my radar for April, and that is Funny Story by Emily Henry. Is coming out on the 23rd of April. I have read, I think, all of Emily Henry's books, and like they fluctuate for me between really, really good or just like decent. Funny story, I read it, I read an arc. It's so good. I don't have a full ranking yet on Emily Henry's books. The top 2 are like People We Meet on Vacation, Beach Read. I don't know yet what order they're in. And then it goes Happy Place, Book Lovers. Book Lovers is my least favorite. Funny Story is definitely a top 3. It is one of my favorite books of hers, I think. And it hit me way much harder than it needed to. It felt like a therapy session. It was just... She never like fully disappoints. She disappoints a little bit sometimes, but it was good. And those are my anticipated reads for March and April. Let me know if you're pre-ordering any of these. Let me know if I missed any that are on your radar. And happy reading. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.